Welcome to the Sweet and Condensed Podcast, a podcast by people who love movies, people, and the magic that lives where they meet.
We like it off.
Oh my gosh, what have you guys been doing? I swear I thought you guys died. I thought someone was like managing your guys' Instagram account and was just AI generating all your content.
That's Sarah you're talking about.
Wait, are you drinking a fridge cig? Little Diet Coke?
Of course.
Well, tell him I've had 4 today.
I'm not joking. This is the 5th one he has opened up at our house. He decided yesterday to invite the entire neighborhood to our house. And instead of having an energy drink, he decided to have 18 Diet Cokes.
It was a bunch of little kids. Okay, if this kid's mom finds this podcast, we're cooked. Basically, all the kids come over, Paxton and Ellie's friends. Everybody's like, yeah, all the kids can swim. Now, Paxton's friends are like, they're 9. They can touch the bottom. One of the little kids gets in and with his brother. And I'm like, these boys can't swim. Like, the vibe is bad. So I'm right by the pool just in case. Sure enough, dude, the older brother shoves younger brother underwater, never comes up. Legitimately is drowning. Like, dying. I lunge in, fully enclosed, pull him out. And he's crying. He's gasping. I was like, you fucking can't swim. And his mom was like, they're strong swimmers. I was like, life vest immediately for both of them.
So we decided that anybody who comes to our house has to do a swim test performed by us now because we don't trust the word of their parents.
Dude, and
What's the
like
qualifications? What are you gonna have them do?
Backstroke, breaststroke, freestyle, butterfly.
timed each.
Hell yeah.
Across the pool, no touching the floor.
It was scary. I was like, dude, if I was talking to like the moms, because they all got dropped off, but they chatted for a minute. I was like, if I was yapping over there, like, it could be bad. I was like, why would you say your kid can swim?
That's way too much responsibility. You don't know how you did that. Everyone would be in life vests. If I come over, I expect you to give me a life vest.
No,
You need a life vest for like the bath, the shower.
I need a life
I
vest.
think
and, like,
you need to tell
bubble.
that story. I think you need to quickly tell that story because I haven't even heard it.
Yes, you have. You lived it. You tried to murder me.
We tried to make sure you were clean.
Okay, 1, that's an exaggeration. 2, Kelly roofied me. 3, I had 1 to 7 drinks tops. And then you were like, sent me unsupervised into a death shower.
What do you mean? It's a normal bath. How did you fall? It's a normal bathtub. It's a normal bathtub. Do you not have? I guess you don't have a bathtub.
I don't.
You've been
And
in a bathtub.
It was really wet and slippery because of the water. And you guys buttered it. You guys put like olive oil and butter all over it was like it was a very elaborate prank.
We trapped you.
That was the perfect clip to like preview the episode. It was wet. It was slippery. It was lathered in butter. We're just picturing the dick scene from
Excuse me?
Off Campus.
Oh, we finally found out what that was. I really thought he made it up.
What? Me? I made it up?
No, him.
What scene? What are you talking? Butter and
No, the penis scene when she walks in on all the dudes and we're just seeing
what's that have to do with
circumcised.
butter?
Were you guys talking about a story? Did I?
Question, what does that have to do with butter? Why did your mind go to that scene?
Screaming.
Anyways,
We're getting way off topic here.
Yeah,
Here we go.
are. We have a lot of chat GPT things to talk about.
That's insane. 1, 2. Never would I do that to my brother in Christ, Zach Kane. Chat GPT out. Anyways, we're talking about the best movies of 2026 so far that's been released either in theaters or on streaming. But before we get into all that, we've been watching a lot of TV, I feel like. And so since we're only talking about movie theaters, why don't you just kick off? What have you been watching? What has been favorite weekend watches? What has been your weekly stuff? What's doing it for you on the TV series side of things?
I need to pull up
Besides
references for
Off
Kelly.
Campus.
He just pulled up Instagram and there's listen, I understand we're filming this right now. We took PTO to film this, but we need to get back to work soon.
When you get back to work, you don't have to like go and look at what you posted on favorite.
I know,
watch
what are you
Wednesday
doing?
Or favorite weekend watches. I'm saying just in general. Just off.
I was
What have you
pulling
been
that for
watching?
I was pulling that up for Kelly because I know my two favorite things for the year. But she gave this look into the camera.
No. He asked you what you've been watching lately. So tell him what you've been watching lately.
We have been watching nothing but Love Island. However, right before that, we got hooked on Widow's Bay, of course. It's been our favorite weekend watches. Widow's Bay, which is like the last few years, it's been like Succession, Severance, like some really like no, it doesn't need to be that dramatic. Oh, see, I paused it. It doesn't need to be that dramatic. Is that a woof? Gosh, did you hear that? Is that in your?
No, it's not in mine. There's nothing over here.
I heard. Ow.
No, you did not.
You're acting like Rosenoff right now, the loon wolf, the bird wolf out in Canada.
It's okay. Widow's Bay. What was I saying?
You said these last years it's been Succession, it's been all these other movies, and then or TV series, and then you just said Widow's Bay.
Okay, so the last few years is like Succession, top tier, generational TV, right? Severance. I gotta put Widow's Bay there. Widow's Bay there. I'm not sure I had that much fun. And Kelly was really unsure when I showed her the preview. She was like, "What is this?" 10 minutes in. My mouse is going crazy. She put the Diet Coke on the rack pad. But actually yesterday we started watching 2 days ago. It's been nothing but Love Island. We started watching Maximum Pleasure Guaranteed on Apple TV. Need you to look it up. Fire.
Is it good?
Phenomenal. Just so much fun. Absolutely incredible. I'll let Kelly talk about Love Island when we get back. But what about you?
Dude, okay, so it's been the funniest thing about you and Widow's Bay is that I got a text message, shout out Zach Kane, from him, and he said, "Hey, have you been watching Widow's Bay? Because I feel like it's literally right up Eric's alley of his interest because it's comedic, but it's horror. It's supposed to be like a horror set, but there's all this really funny stuff in it." And then I texted you, I said, "Are you watching Widow's Bay?" And you said, you were like, "I'm at the store grabbing something, and then I'm watching episode blah, blah, blah when I get back." So it was really funny that Zach really knows you and your movie interest, or your television interest. And so I started it because of that. And it's pretty good. I haven't finished it. I'm on episode 8, and I've actually enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would. The humor's insane. It's so subtle. It's in the writing. It's so good. The acting's hilarious. But so I've been enjoying that. I don't know. This Maximum Pleasure Guarantee looks fun. Have not started that. But I started on the plane. I was on a plane recently. I started the morning show with Steve Carell, Jennifer Aniston, Reese Witherspoon, and I knew it was about a news anchor, but I didn't know the genre really. It's like straight drama. Like it was intense. And I didn't know that. And Steve Carell and Jennifer Aniston, and they're just doing so good. I thought it was going to be, of course, because it's Steve Carell, I thought it was going to be more funny, but it's so intense. It's so stressful. And I'm kind of sold, so I'm looking forward to starting that. But obviously at Love Island because Kelly, but then it started because of Kelly, but it's like now I'm full rogue. I'm watching it for myself. I'm invested. I've been watching the UK one because the USA one's taking too many breaks. The UK one.
I was going to say that's the difference is you're on UK as well.
Yeah.
We haven't started UK. How's UK?
Great. It's so great. I think the best part is I don't understand half of it. So I'm learning like slang. They're like, "Oh, what's the crack?" And I'm like, "What? What's the crack?" But then I put on subtitles because I can't understand anything. And it's CRAIC. And I guess it's like an Irish like slang or something. And so just learning all the different, they're like, "No, I rate you." And I was like, "What?" They're like, "No, I really rate you. How do you rate me?" And I guess that's like not like 1 to 10. It's just like, "Oh, I mess with you. I rate you." And he's so fit, which I thought was like, obviously like
Physically fit,
but they just use it like for attractiveness. And so the lingo really hooks me in, to be honest, because it's just so much fun. And they're from all over, and you get these the Scottish accent versus the Welsh accent versus the Irish accent versus the Kent and Newcastle. And so it's just been fun. And my favorite couple out of both shows is on the UK one. So been enjoying that.
Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Is there slang in the UK where like you're finished with a conversation and you're saying bye and you say ta? Is that
maybe? I don't know.
Or is that something I saw on Ted Lasso? Maybe it was Ted Lasso, or there was that Netflix show that was the oneer. Each episode was a one shot.
Okay.
About adolescence. But I feel like in one of those shows they said, "Oh, ta," and I loved you're right about the slang. Where it's like I'm like, I want to say ta. Like when you close the tab.
Later. And I think too they get so the UK or the American one. There's way more snogging or lip sync, as the UK version says. Too much lip sync, and it's instantly right away. Versus it's a little less of that, but the heated arguments are insane in the UK one. Also, the UK one is just diabolical, dude. They're like, hey, rate each other's couples and who's the most compatible, and then they like talk about it, and then they get a text that's like, all right, you guys decided you two are dumped because you're the least compatible. Like, that's how they get rid of people. It's not always, but like that's how it's been most of the time. It's just diabolically like, boom. Like they had no idea. They're just like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, let's put us in order and blah, blah, blah. And then they're like, I just did that. Or they're like, hey, it's a tie. So decide amongst yourselves who's going home. And they're like, I think you should bow out. And someone else is like, I deserve a chance. It's like wild, dude. So I don't know. The way they do it is wild. But the last thing I will say, though, because I know Kelly's going to have a lot more to say about Love Island, is House of the Dragon. It just started last week. It started off. I was not like, I'm watching it because I like the world. I love the Westeros. I love so getting deeper into the lore, deeper into the story, because it's all prior to Game of Thrones. The first two seasons, I was like, oh, okay. Dude, this one started off just hot, dude. Just war, dragons, deaths. So, and I'm in the middle of that second episode that released 2 hours ago. So I've been enjoying that as my weekend watches. But
okay, I have a question to follow up with that because I saw it on Twitter. The bear. What happened to the bear? Have you caught up? The final season just dropped.
Oh, all of it?
Like, yeah. But I didn't even know it was happening.
I think I'm a whole season behind, to be honest.
Straight up, same. And I'm like trying to find the desire to finish it, but I didn't super duper love second season.
No, the second season. I love the second season. The one with fishes and forks.
That was the second season?
That's second season.
Then okay, it must be
the third season is like it was the one where she spent the whole thing deciding whether she was going to bail and sign a new contract and start her own thing, and I mean, which was great. It just I just dragged. I think the third season dragged a lot.
Yeah, I might be behind. It's one of those shows where like it felt like lightning in a bottle the first time I watched it. Like you're just in it. And I don't know, they lost steam. And maybe I'm just being a punk because it's not as popular or I didn't see a lot of marketing. But to be fair, Apple TV doesn't market shit. Half the shows you don't hear about. So like I can't blame the bear in the sense of it might be a phenomenal final season. I don't know. Like I don't even Twitter discourse just started, so I haven't even seen it. But like with Apple, Widow's Bay, you would have never known about it.
No.
And it's phenomenal. So yeah, but I don't know. The bear is just hard. I'm just one of those like maybe I'll finish it at some point.
I want to because I feel like the first season they get to make it. They don't know if they're going to be greenlit. Then they get it's so amazing, well received. So then they make, they get greenlit 2 seasons. They feel I don't know if this how true this is. I feel like they put in so much effort in second season to keep the momentum going, nailed it, but then they played it safe for the third season. But I really hope because they know it's going to be the last season that it just lands. Like it's just going to be phenomenal, but I don't know. I agree. So we'll see though, dude. There's just too much right now that I think I'm investing in. Obviously silly Love Island and then the House of the Dragon coming out. I'm like, okay, I have these weekly drops now. So I don't know. We'll see. And I got to finish Widow's Bay. I've been dragging my feet. I need to finish it. I'm behind.
Yeah, it comes to a close really well. It's so interesting to me, like how you're talking about the different seasons, how maybe they phoned it in or played it safe for season 3. I feel like it's so funny. In this last newsletter, oh, Kelly's on her way back.
Oh, perfect.
Oh no, she went the other way. Ellie probably had a crisis.
Oh no.
She watched a zombie movie the other day. Almost didn't let me leave her room tonight.
Train to Busan.
Anyways, Train to Busan, yeah. What was I going to say? Oh, I talked about us being kind of pretentious in the newsletter.
Oh, yeah.
But it's just so weird with Supergirl. You didn't end up seeing it this weekend, right?
No, I got tired, so I went home.
I need you to watch it because I just feel like I don't know. When a director doesn't know what to do with the source material, and I know TV shows are drastically different, right? Like TV shows have different directors and different episodes, But when someone just doesn't know what to do with the source material, and I'm not saying that in a derogatory way, like there's nervous about fan reception. You think about Stranger Things, fan reception. You just can tell. If you've watched enough, if you've consumed enough media, you just know when the director or whoever's at the helm like doesn't know what to do with it. But when they do, it can slap. And that's where and I know we're jumping from TV to movies, so it's different. But where Supergirl, it's like, dude, at the end of Superman, it felt super promising,
Yeah.
and it just didn't land. So,
No, it's a good transition into movies anyways.
are you returning, baby? Did she need a snack? Oh, she had a bad dream and wanted a snack to make her feel better, make her forget the dream. So she's taking her some blueberries.
I'm going to start doing that. Tell the score because I had a bad dream. I need a midnight snack. Get me some food. Make me some wings. Preheat the air fryer.
That's incredible.
No, a good transition into movies anyways because, yeah, I think I haven't watched Supergirl. I'm interested, but I'm thinking maybe I'm curious because I know James Gunn was a part of it. I know he's running DC Studios, and I know he came out strong with Superman and has a vision, but maybe it's also one of those things that he has a vision for what he wants to do with DC, the storyline, and the whole arc of the entire world of DC universe. And maybe there was just disconnect between this new director or not new director, but the different director than James Gunn directing this one. And I know I'm pretty sure he's an executive producer. Or he's a producer on it, so I know he's a part of it.
For sure.
Maybe there was a gap there, but
there was a needle drop in it that everybody was upset about. Maybe you saw the discourse in the final battle scene, and the director, oh my God, I forget his name, right, but basically came out in an interview yesterday and said, "Oh, it was James Gunn's idea."
What a punk!
He saw the bad discourse and was like, "Bam." Okay, as we jump into movies, this is also a good transition because we're talking directors. A lot of the success recently in horror movies this year has been from really, really young directors. So I'm always curious to see, like, yeah, I've been an extra on like a tiny Netflix production here before, but really like how a director, because there was rumor that, did Kane, was that his name? From Backrooms, did he actually direct it?
Oh, Kane Parsons.
Ghost director,
right.
Kane Parsons. So all that discourse is super interesting of a director, but I'm like, to your point, I went down a rabbit hole of Curry's shorts.
Dude, they're so funny.
Dude, he's the man. I believe he fully is the reason Obsession was successful after watching those. And I've nothing against Kane, and maybe there was a ghost director, maybe there wasn't. But like, you can just see the sauce in a TikTok short, in a YouTube short. So anyways, the influence of a director is pretty wild. Okay, so if we get into movies, we can always circle back to Love Island when Kelly gets back. What is your favorite full movie of 2026? We're 6 months in.
Okay, so yes, totally. I don't want Project Hail Mary to be like every answer to this, but I really loved Project Hail Mary. I think that was the one that probably made me, cry the most. I mean, because it was clearly hilarious. It definitely held me in thought. You know, I think I just love space movies. And we talked about this in the full episode, if you want to listen to the full breakdown, just how it was a more hopeful approach to the end of the world and not so much like dystopian or a negative like cautionary tale, but more so there's other life out there and other life intelligences that are also just trying to survive too in this thing called life in the universes that we live in. So I just think that was so great to like chew on and mull on because they were so helpful. It wasn't like one species over another and who's going to survive and the alien and the humans are at odds. It was like coming together, isolated, loneliness, and then they had to work together to survive. And so that was, I think, such a great and beautiful thing to think about, but also the emotions between, Rocky and Grace. But the close other one might be Voicemails for Isabel because I just watched that this weekend. Dude, I'm a sucker for rom-coms, and that shit was so touching, dude. It's so heartwarming, and it also will break your heart.
Oh, movie of the year, huh? When I walked in, Kelly had about 10 minutes left when I walked in from what was I watching? Oh, Supergirl. When I watched Supergirl, I walked in on Kelly. She had about 10 minutes left, and she looked at me. She goes, "I'm so mad at you." Tears down her face. And I was like, damn, maybe I need to watch this.
It's a tearjerker, dude. You got to see it. What about you? What's your full movie so far?
for sure, it's Project Hail Mary. We'll get into it later, like theater experiences. That's going to be a tough one, but I agree because I also, not to just like beat a dead horse, 2026, maybe we can't say that. I don't know the alternative, but the relationship that they had, like Rocky, I love that they still because when you watch the trailers, if you have never read the book or listened to the first 20 minutes of a chapter, um, you know that he and Rocky are friends. But I love that they still tapped into that fear, like you said, of like different species, just enough. And then they just developed this relationship that is just incredible. And I love that because, yeah, top of mind, you're thinking about Interstellar, you're thinking about Gravity, you're thinking about all these other movies that you just feel like shit
Yeah.
for a lot of the movie.
Right.
And so, yes, in this one, the sun is dying, but because of the performances, yeah, got to be the fullest of movies. I was that Harry Styles song,
Oof.
"Sign of the Times," just on repeat. My TikTok algorithm picked it up, and I saw him perform it about 100 times via TikTok recently. So that's always nice. But it gives me emotional. Next time I'm at a karaoke night, dude, let's hit up karaoke when Kelly and I drive back with you for Odyssey. Let's hit up karaoke after Odyssey.
Okay.
I'll
But
go bananas.
you and Kelly saying, I don't. Perfect. And the cool thing about that too, Sandra Hüller, I'm saying her name wrong. She chose that song, and I just think that's really cool. I think she was just tapped
That's amazing.
She was tapped into it. So, okay, best performances. Regardless if the movie was great or not, what's a standout performance for you so far?
This is gonna bug, but Indy Navarrete from Obsession
Yeah, she killed it. She did great.
has to be.
Well, it's surprising too, I think, because I didn't really know her. I didn't really know her work. And not to say an unknown I'm not saying it's surprising in like the sense of, she's not going to be that great. It was just, I was wowed. And it was a pleasant surprise of just
Sure,
being,
100%.
yeah, dude, I'm going to have to go with Ray Fiennes from the Bone Temple, I think, as Dr. Dude, dude, that last scene where he's just ripping to him pretending to be the devil. I don't know, dude. That thing was, and his relationship with Samson. I just think he just displayed a wide range, a huge spectrum of tenderness, hardcore, belief, being tough when needed. I don't know. I think just that was great. And not that the movie was like necessarily, I enjoyed the movie. I think I liked the other one more, but the performance from him in Bone Temple, I think it is a standout for me.
That's a great point. This one also, for some reason, was like a full movie to me.
Yeah.
Like when Samson said moon, dude, I shed a tear. I watched it twice in theaters. Each time I said, damn, like, so that's a great point. That is a phenomenal performance. Like nothing could have prepared me after watching the trailer and seeing that scene for like what the context of that was. Just unbelievable. Jack O'Connell is also awesome.
He's
I
amazing.
told Kelly, I was like, that's going to be my Halloween costume. And she said, oh,
She wasn't about it.
he's emulating a pedophile. So maybe not. I said, okay.
Well, I mean,
That's probably a bad
yeah,
idea.
Freddy Krueger tatted.
Damn, that's a great one. That is a great one. That's what I told her. I literally told her that. I said, hey, he'll join good company.
It's because she wants you in that slutty crop top, that Johnny Depp little crop top and sweats. That's why she's saying that. She's trying to move you away from wearing that full jumpsuit. She wants you to look like our boy JD from Kruger.
Should do that one. What I obviously to just like what is it called? Honorable mention has to be the puppeteer for Rocky. Again, bring it back to Project Hail Mary. Unbelievable. Yes, I know they had to use CGI, but it wasn't AI. It wasn't completely CGI. The fact that it was a puppet, yeah, it's incredible.
Very practical.
It's unbelievable.
Okay, so yeah, no, I think that's a great honorable mention. I think I'm so stoked that he's eligible for Best Supporting for the Oscars.
I'm like, stay out.
Oh, is Kelly back?
Kelly's back. Bad dream incident.
It's okay.
To figure it out.
It happens.
I literally heard calling and it sounded exactly like Paxton. So I barge into his room and I go and I like pull the thing. I was like, what? And he's literally like, okay. I was like, and I like tiptoed out of his room. And then I went into Ellie's and she's like, you didn't come fast enough. And I was like, sorry.
What was her dream?
She said that we all went on vacation and we all were in separate houses, and there was animals in the forest, and then they were nice, and then they weren't so nice, and then we left, but we left her behind.
Terrible.
You need to stop
How could
watching
we?
Cabin in the Woods as family movie night with the kids. It's starting to torment your
Oh
children.
no,
Well, welcome back.
what did I miss?
So we need to hear from you.
Thanks.
Best full movie of the year so far that's come out this year, and then best performance. And it doesn't necessarily mean to be a great movie, but it can be just the isolated performance itself. So best full movie. What's your
Guess what his best full movie was?
Guys, is first.
Project Hail Mary and voicemails for Isabel?
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yours is Project Hail Mary, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wait, yours is voicemails to Isabel?
Those two were the most emotionally, because they were both funny. I think voicemails to Isabel was hilarious. It was way funnier than I thought it was going to be.
It was really funny. Eric hasn't watched it,
He needs to see it. So those were my two.
but
What
it was
yours?
really, really funny. I don't even know. I don't know. I need to see a list because I feel like I don't even know what has released this year.
It's
Give
almost-
me some. I need you to jog my memory.
It's almost as if there's an app where you can log the movies you watched and then create your list of movies you watched this year, and then you can refer to it.
No way. What is that called?
You'd invent something like that.
Do you even still have it on your phone?
No.
You don't.
Yes, I do. Look at that. See?
This is unbelievable. I'm not going on your list.
See.
No, you need to look at like Josh's list or mine. You haven't logged anything.
Oh, Obsession.
That was your
Where's-
full movie?
Do you see this book?
You
get it?
cried in it?
You laughed and cried.
Movie. Okay, chill.
We're like,
You guys can't ask me a question and then judge me.
that was not a
Just
full
was
movie for you.
surprised. I was
didn't know it.
surprised that would be an answer as your full movie.
Are we talking about a movie that was released or a movie that I watched this year?
Release 2026. Remarkable, beautiful creatures.
She has watched very few of those.
Voicemails, Toy Story 5.
Literally the only movie that I have cried in this year is Voicemails to Isabel.
There it is.
So I feel like that has to be because I laughed. Wait, what are the things?
Held in
Laughing,
thought,
crying.
laugh.
What else?
Held in thought, laugh, cry.
Held in thought. I mean, I guess.
Hoppers?
Hoppers. No, I think I agree. I agree. Voicemails to Isabel was really good. But I do try to steer clear of emotional movies in general.
Yeah,
So I don't know if that's
fair.
it was just really good.
I was trying
It was
to-
really, really good.
To give us a little more like nuance in our full movie thing about like, because I feel that Voicemails for Isabel's a little lighter on the held in thought, but it still held me in thought versus Project
Right.
Hail Mary.
I agree.
And since y'all love Thai Baran, I love Thai food. We all love Thai food, and there's spice levels. And so when I think about it,
Yes.
I was like, oh yeah, this is like a 1+ or like a 2-. Because how does Thai Baran do their spice? Is it 1 through 5 and then some names, or is it mild, medium, hot, Thai hot, New Mexico hot, like that kind of thing? So if we were ranking it
Yeah,
like that,
yeah.
I'm like, oh, the emotions were like Thai hot versus the held in thought was like, it's
Right.
in between mild and medium. Because the other day I had some spice
Yes.
and I was crying, like literally eating spicy food. This is what triggered this idea of like,
Oh,
we should do Thai
I was
spice.
like, what was it?
We should do Thai spice levels for our full movie for each category. But
Oh, I love that because sometimes it's not as intense. Because yeah, with Voicemails for Isabel, I don't know if I was held in thought. Like I didn't think about it after. It's very like easy to digest, I guess. But it was just so funny and so sad at the same time.
we'll do
In favor for Kelly going to the office more.
in favor.
Going to the office.
Most-
Oh, like going to the movies?
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't ever go. I only go
we'll get you there.
If
when. Yeah.
Okay, so just
You
real
mean by myself?
real quick before we move to the next performance, we'll just say we'll do mild, medium, hot, super hot, New Mexico hot, and then Thai hot is top tier. That's how we'll talk about this. Anyways,
Oh, I like this.
best performance. I said Ralph Fiennes from Bone Temple, because when he was at the end when he was rocking out, pretending to be the devil, and also just in general, he
Beautiful.
was so touching and tender, and also like just strong, and I just feel like it was amazing. What was your Nikki, but Indy Navarrete, or is it Navarrete?
From Obsession.
No, that's mine. You stole mine.
Andy? Is that yours, Kelly? Best performance?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yes. She was phenomenal. Like I there's so many points in that movie where I was like, this is like so unbelievably sad. Watching her like kiss him and like the intimate scene, I was like, this is horrifying. This is a horror movie, but everyone like assumes that she's the villain. She is not the villain. He is 100% the villain. And it was horrifying to watch.
Oh yeah, when they were having sex and she's just that for sure. That was brutal.
Brutal.
It was just awful.
Okay. Next category.
But the way that she switches so quick. Okay, sorry. Oh yeah, your turn.
Oh no. You're good. The switching was really impressive. I don't think that she said your turn.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
It was. I think that she had to do a lot in that movie. So great pick. Best chemistry. And
awesome.
it doesn't have to be romance chemistry. It could be any relational dynamics. But so far in the movies you've watched, the 4 that you've seen, what was the best chemistry?
Can I help you?
He said it.
Wait, what did he say?
He said between the 4 that you've watched.
I mean, immediately I want to say voicemails to Isabel and her sister, like Isabel and her sister.
Oh, that's great.
Ooh. Is it? Never mind.
What?
Is it controversial? Actually, never mind.
Wait, what is it?
I don't know. Is it controversial to say that I don't think that Wuthering Heights had as much chemistry as I wanted them to have?
Why would that be controversial?
Because I loved it. It was so good, and I feel like it was really rated. Was it rated well?
Yeah. Like mixed.
You did okay.
Some people loved it. Some people really hated it.
I don't know. I just felt like I wanted.
I feel that. I thought Jacob Elordi and Margot Robbie were going to have way more chemistry than what it actually was, and they're not up there in terms of the chemistry of characters.
Not.
And that was such a bummer. I was expecting more.
I know.
So it's not controversial for me.
No. I'm not going to let her take it. I'm not going to let her take it. Chemistry of the year for me. No, don't move the whole thing. Okay. For me, outside of, what was the character's name in Obsession?
Nikki.
No. The other girl who got her face smashed in. Outside of her and Bear, that's an honorable mention. Linda Little from Send Help, Rachel McAdams, and Dylan O'Brien. That was unbelievable. It basically was a rom-com for about a half hour. Yeah. And it was a good ass time. They could have banged and the movie would have ended and it would have been like a typical Sam Raimi ending. How do you say his last name?
I don't know. No say. Maybe it's Raimi. Maybe it's Raimi. Sam R, dude.
Maybe it's Raimi. Anyways, Sam R, that was phenomenal. They were really great together and it was shocking.
Really good. We were locked in the entire time and we could not guess. Usually with that kind of movie, you can almost guess what's going to happen. We had no idea. It was really good.
That movie was insane. I'm so excited that that's your pick and also pissed off because I was like, there's no way that anyone's going to pick this. Because it's Dylan O'Brien and Rachel McAdams for me too, from Send Help. Because it was just so fun. It was, to your point, it was so great. And also Dylan O'Brien's douchebag cackle is seared into my brain. I hear it. I can just thinking about that movie.
We hear an impersonation?
Absolutely not. But some other.
Ooh.
I know, such a bummer. I was convinced that Eric was going to pick Ryland Grace and Rocky for chemistry. I really thought you were just going to go.
That's a gimme.
I know it is a
Project
gimme.
Hail Mary.
But Send Help's the win. Okay.
I thought you meant Rocky, the movie. I was like, what?
All right.
Ooh, Rocky. You talked about how amazing Rocky was.
Right, but we've done Project Hail Mary for half the categories already.
That's true. All right, Eric, since this is your bread and butter and you both are horror fans.
Oh yeah, best horror of the year for sure is I watched that this year. That's not a new one. It's got to be Obsession. However, I just started. Okay, Obsession is the best all around. The money in the box office is about to surpass Sinners.
That's insane.
In total box office, which is fucking amazing. And Twitter right now is okay, that's enough. Head to digital. Don't pass Sinners. Anyways. But being overall horror Obsession, but I will say the first 30 minutes of Undertone are pretty fucking scary. It gave. Kelly doesn't really like horror anymore. Everybody, she has given up. But
really?
Undertone is getting me. It's
Really?
kind of getting me. So we'll see. Like, and I should have watched it sooner. But like in the first 5 minutes, there's this opening shot where she starts recording the podcast, and it's like I don't know, Josh, if you watched this, didn't you?
Yeah.
Where her podcast starts recording, and the camera starts at the stairs, and it's real dark, and it like cuts over to her as she's talking, and it just gives me the heebie-jeebies. I felt not good. So Undertone might be the scariest for me when I'm finished with it, but Obsession overall best.
Yeah. No, and that
Why?
I mean that was for me also a gimme of like Obsession has to be the overall best for me. I thought it was great. I thought it was amazing. Undertone I felt like took the biggest risks, and it's so funny because so that's what we posted on our TikTok today about it's now streaming on HBO Max. And someone already commented like as an avid horror fan, I love this movie. And then right underneath it, it's like, this is garbage, worst movie I've ever seen. Like 3 people are just shitting on it. And I think that I get it. It got mixed reviews, and I understand that because it is not basic, but like it's a slow burn, and it doesn't feel very.
For sure.
I don't know. I don't know what the right word is, but the story's not. It's not like a big shocking twist. I'm not really like super thinking. It's pretty obvious. It's like they go back and forth just listening to these tapes, and they're recording a podcast. The impressive part, though, this is what I mean by risks in terms of there's like 3 characters, and you only see one of them for the entire movie, and the way they use sound, like it made me so uncomfortable because she's wearing those sound canceling headphones, and I'm like, I can't hear anything and I watched it in theaters, so it made it even worse. So they would bounce sound too. You haven't gotten to it yet, but I'm very curious how you feel this one section of the movie is going to be, because it like you hear stuff from your right side and then you hear stuff from your left side, and it's very spatial. And then I was like, get me out of this theater. I can't sit here. I can't be here. So as much as it was like not like a dull like storyline or whatever, it creatively I thought implemented so much like horror stuff. Like you're saying, it just made you feel scared. It makes you using the use of sound makes it horrifying, which is kind of impressive considering.
And what's hard too, it's really hard to do a good movie. Not good. I'm going to start that over. It's hard to do a really compelling, interesting movie with such a small cast.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, to that, to your point of how many people are on screen the entire time, that's tough. And
Yeah.
so I'm excited though. I'm excited to finish it.
Me
and see
too.
What's happening right now? What is she? Hello?
Did it work?
What just happened? Yeah, she was taking pictures of my crotch.
Yep.
What about you, babe? Favorite horror of the year?
Absurd. It was Obsession.
It could be a TV show, since you've watched so very little movies.
Widow's Way.
Something very bad is going to happen.
Oh, did that come out this year? Did you watch that?
Is that the name of the show?
Yeah.
No, I've never heard of it. Something bad is going to happen.
Something very bad is going to happen. was
You
great.
are my destiny.
I need you to
I
stop.
love that song now. You like heaven to touch. That was really bad. Anyways, phenomenal.
Like the main character. She's a babe and she smokes cigarettes.
Oh, sold. I'm in.
I
All right,
know.
I'll
I
check
know,
it out
I know.
just for those scenes
You're
alone,
going to love it.
and then I'll skip all the scary
Please.
stuff.
Please do. No, don't do that. You're
Okay.
going to love it. It's really good.
All right, that's great. No,
Ooh, most unexpected love. A film where expectations signaled failure, but the final execution succeeded.
I'm not going to lie. I thought that's how Send Help was going to be. Like, I never knew if they were going to, like, I was like, do they like each other? Like, do we like this? Because I kind of like them. But then I was like, do they like each other? I thought that's how it was going to end. Or at least, like, have a part where they were, like, kind of into each other. But then it never happened. And I was like, well.
Oh, I thought you meant like you thought it was gonna be a bad movie.
that's what I thought
No.
too.
Because
I was under the impression this was. Why am I here? You meant just unexpected love in a movie. I mean, you go.
don't tell me. Okay. This is gonna make Kelly probably very sad. Wuthering Heights. It was not like the best movie in the world. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was great. I know people complain. I didn't read the book. People are like, nobody would have Charlie XCX playing in the 1800s. No, of course not. And there wouldn't be an IMAX camera pointed at them either. I had a phenomenal time during the movie. I thought it was going to be dog water. I'm being so serious.
I think I
I thought it was
remember
going
us
to be
talking
really
about
hot garbage. And some people might say it was.
Yeah.
I had a good time.
Me too. Me too. And mine is actually the Sheep Detectives, because I remember you and I even texting each other about, we were like, who is this movie for? And I was like, what the hell is this, dude? It is. I watched it, dude. I had so much fun. It is so good. Everyone needs to see the Sheep Detectives. It is so good. I did not cry, but I was, it's very touching. It's so good. Everyone needs to watch this Sheep. I literally thought it was going to be like bottom tier, worst movie of the year, below, what is it, Mercy and Scream 7, the Lee Cronin's Mummy. I was like, there's no way this movie's gonna be good. It's gonna be just dog shit. But no, it's top. It's great. I think it's number 10 right now for the year. Out of all movies that I've seen in theaters, it's number 10 for me, which is pretty high up there.
That's actually insane.
I've seen almost 30, so.
Yes, my review for Wuthering Heights and Letterboxd is literally with absolutely no knowledge of the source material. This was a fun surprise. Had a great time. Elordi rocks. See? Okay, how about you?
You guys seen Miss Congeniality?
Yeah.
Do you guys remember in the beauty pageant scene? He's like, describe your favorite date. She's like, I'd say April 16th because it's not too hot, not too cold.
That's exactly what just happened. Oh, okay, let's move along. A movie, babe, that we all really thought would be great that turned out to be great.
Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you. I have no idea. Guys, I don't know. I need like a list of movies. My brain doesn't work that way.
Did you enjoy Devil Wears Prada 2?
Yes. But I expected to love it.
That's what I'm asking.
Question.
So this is a movie we went into thinking we'd love, and then we loved it. Any of those for you?
I really thought I was going to love The Devil Wears Prada, and I left and I really loved The Devil Wears Prada.
It was good.
Anything else you want to add about that?
What'd you say?
It was good. I was a little scared, but it was good. I was like, I hope it lives up to the legacy.
How are you scared?
Because it's such a good movie. The first one was so rewatchable.
I was a little sad that they made Emily the villain.
Did she have a redemption arc?
She did. She did. But it was really good. Yeah. What about you?
Bone Temple for sure. Just knew it would bang.
You knew it was going to be yeah.
And to be honest with you, it's just going to be all the horror movies that we saw. But I will say Toy Story 5. Like, their voices bugged in the trailer. I was like, these are grandparents. This is someone with a great grandchild speaking. I'm losing Bonnie to this device. And I'm like, oh, put her out to pasture. Lord have mercy on her soul. But I knew the movie would bang. And it did. The premise was just like immediately with the trailer, the premise. But I loved the premise, and they did an even better job with it than I thought. Because it wasn't just like anti-tech, kill all iPads. It was like the toys working together. It was still sort of anti-tech of like how to make a good friend group. I just love that the message was like, find your people, really, for Bonnie. Not completely just anti-technology, because my favorite character was the toilet paper guy, the flush guy.
Dude, I haven't seen it.
Josh has not seen this movie. He has no idea what I'm talking about. He's all, yeah, preach it.
No, you sold me. You sold me on the movie. No, I was gonna watch it eventually.
It's just you should. It's really great. You know how Pixar can do a really good job leaning into adult humor?
Yeah.
Like, I think we enjoyed it more than the kids. So I think they did a really good job with that.
Oh, yeah.
Great characters, new characters. It was really sad to see some of the OGs sidelined, but they're literally dead. R.I.P. Potato Heads. R.I.P. Barbie. Not Barbie. I'm so sorry. Bo Peep. But yeah, so like a lot of them have passed.
Oh, dang.
So anyways.
That is sad.
How about you?
The drama. I was like, this is going to be my favorite movie of the year, and I've loved it. It's number 2, but I immediately, it didn't matter. I was like, it's going to be great, and then I watched it, and I loved it. I love Robert Pattinson. Zendaya did great.
It was phenomenal.
He's so good. He is literally like, those two are having an insane year with all the movies that they're in coming out. The drama was just such a different, I feel like different sort of movie that from their other big epics they're doing with Dune and Odyssey. And so it was just such a fun small plot that goes fucking awry, and it was just fun. And Robert Pattinson's acting in it was just it was great. So I loved it. Loved it.
Okay, real quick, we're gonna take a stop before we get to the next one because Kelly is excited to talk about this next category. Speaking of Zendaya, Spider-Man looks visually like so awful.
Really? I haven't seen
just-
any of the trailers.
I showed Kelly one and I paused it and I was like, this legitimately looks like a PlayStation video game. We'll see. Maybe they turn it around. Speaking of Zendaya, I had to take a little commercial break to talk bad about Marvel. Okay, so the next category is officially biggest disappointment. Babe, I'll let you carry it away. Take it away.
Oh, it's actually not the one that you pulled up.
Oh, it's not.
No, because okay, he pulled up Regretting You, and I didn't read the book, so I didn't really have a lot of expectations for this movie. We finished it; it was awful. But the one that I was actually kind of disappointed in was Reminders of Him.
Hold on. Regretting You was October, so I don't know why I pulled that up. That was last year, so you're right.
Bad.
Start it over. Go in.
Yeah, it was Reminders of Him.
Really?
It was fine. It was good. And we were watching it, but like we just fell asleep one night and I never had like the urge to finish it. And we still have not finished it. It was just like meh.
Such a bummer.
I think the book was so amazing that I hate that. I have such high expectations for the movie and then when they're like not met, I'm like meh.
That's another one that I kind of skipped out on. That I wanted to watch it. I really did. But I never got around to it, and now I'm bummed because
You're not missing anything.
well, and especially a follow-up to Regretting You, since Eric brought it up. It was
I
Regretting You
know.
was so, and it was so weird because it was, I really liked McKenna Grace and was it Mason Thames and Dave Franco, and then I forget her name, sorry, but she's the girlfriend in Get Out, the one that traps him, the white girlfriend.
Yeah.
I was like, how do you go from these great performances to this? And then it's Josh Boone,
I
who
know.
he did like Fault in Our Stars and Stuck in Love. Like these rom-coms, they're not going to be like, cinematic master. They're not Spielberg movies or whatever, or Greta Gerwig, but like, I still am like, he's a good director in that genre. What happened? So I wasn't really keen on rushing to see Reminders of Him, but my biggest disappointment was Peaky Blinders movie. The Skorkas got me hooked on the TV show these last 5 years, and so I was really invested. Each season was great, and so I was really looking forward to the movie. And it was the final end to the Thomas Shelby, and the movie was just doo doo. It was not fun. It was just such a letdown. And then it had Barry Keoghan in it, so I don't know if he's falling off too, but the movie it didn't do it for me. I was real sad. Big bummer.
One day I'll start that show. I love Cillian Murphy, so I have to. Tom Hardy, the whole gang. Like
It's
seems like
great.
great show, but just haven't
Adrian
started it.
Brody pops in there. It's great.
What's next? Best theater experience. Ooh, it's gonna sound so repetitive, but Obsession because the crowd, and then Project Hail Mary because it was Paxton's first PG-13 movie. So like the fellows in the family, I forced all of them. So I'll say this: love them all to death, but they're big like action movie guys, like Paxton's uncles and grandpas. Like it's like action movie guys. So Kyle, Vincent, my dad, we all went with Paxton, and I forced them all to watch a 3-hour Ryan Gosling epic. And Paxton,
Hell yeah.
I am proud to say, was locked in the whole time. Just locked. And I could tell he was a little nervous when he thought Rocky was toast.
Oh,
As was I. If I had listened to the audiobook, maybe I would have known, but I was also nervous because I didn't know. I thought he was dead.
What
Moving
did
right
Kelly
along.
ask?
Because Kelly hasn't, she said he wasn't? Because she hasn't seen it.
You haven't
So-
seen it, Kelly?
Cool.
Cool.
No, we were supposed to watch it last night, and he was like, "It's not free," so we didn't watch it.
That's
It's not
how
streaming yet.
that's exactly
So-
how I am. We were we were trying to pick with the score because we had family movie night, and it was either Other Guys, Talladega Nights, or Fight Club. And Fight Club wasn't streaming, and they're like, "Oh, let's rent it for $3.99." I said, "No, it's not free. It's only $3.99." I was like, "I'm not renting. Like, come on, let's watch." So we watched The Other Guys, and Jocelyn keeps saying she's gonna buy or rent Project Hail Mary. It just feels too expensive.
Ooh, and you only have 2 days to watch it. It's a 3-hour movie too, so you got to be locked in. What was your theater experience?
I think it was definitely Obsession. I went with Eric and Kylie, and it was so funny watching Kylie watch this movie. And she had a moment where she turned to me and she was like, "Did you bring me here for a reason?" She's like, "Is this play about me?" So it was just super fun. And anytime we bring her to a movie, she is like, especially if it's scary, she jumps and screams and freaks out. So she's super fun to watch scary movies with. And just the whole crowd was super lively that
For
night,
sure.
like really reactive to all of the scenes. So it was super fun. That was definitely easily the best one so far.
And the car scene when Sarah gets her like shit rocked, like everybody had an audible gasp.
I don't know. I feel like the crowd was most like scared when she was in the corner and she's like, "You're so cute when you sleep." I
Oh
was
my
like,
God, I hate it.
"Ah, scary."
I was scaring them.
I hated it so much.
My seats were literally, it was 2 seats and then a big gap and then other people. And I was like, no one's going to pick the seat next to me. Someone picked the seat next to me. So I sat with a stranger, and it was this, she was probably like mid-20s, early 30s. And it was just us two, not a word to each other until she started seeing me freak the fuck out. Like I was jumping. I had to refrain from elbowing too much because I didn't want to hit a stranger in the beak, but it was bad.
I don't think anything has ever come close to watching the Rob Pattinson Jennifer Lawrence movie. What was that called?
Oh, Die My Love.
That yes, that one jump scare I think will be burnt in my brain forever. That was the worst jump scare that has ever happened to me, I think, in a movie ever.
Which one was it?
Yeah,
In the
no, when she's
hotel.
just like sitting there and then she just slams her face into the glass and then
Yeah.
oh my gosh. I don't think I've ever been more terrified in my life. That was scary.
I tweaked my back, I
But
think, during the
Obsession
movie.
is close second.
I jump scared so bad, I like hairline fractured my spine.
I hope there are jump scares in the Odyssey when we go to Denver. That'll make our whole trip worth it.
Why would you put that evil on me? That's horrible. Okay, my best experience, moving on from that nonsense, was the drama. Like, people were audibly laughing at how absurd things were, and then there were people like pissed off, like, what the fuck, because of the premise of the movie. So there was like just variant responses from this full theater, and it was so funny. It was like there was this one group of people were out loud like laughing and also not talking in a negative way, just like holy shit or what the fuck or did she do that? Like, it was just so much fun. It was a blast and everyone was stressed. Although I didn't. Anyways, that's a whole other thing. Maybe we need to do a whole spoilers breakdown of the drama. I was like, I have a lot of thoughts. It was great. It was great. Good movie theater experience.
Yeah, there's all kinds of discourse online as like whether it was appropriate subject matter, but like there's some pretty gnarly subject matter that gets covered every month in theaters.
Yeah. And the fact the director
Um,
not an American, I think even added more to the intensity of like the conversation, which I loved.
Oh yeah. Okay, let's see. In closing, anticipation, quarter 3 and 4 of the year. What are we most excited about?
The Odyssey, one with y'all because it's going to be fun, and it's in 70
It's
millimeter.
gonna be fun as hell.
I hope is a good experience, even though it's not IMAX 70 millimeter. I think it'll still be fun to watch it on films like the film reel. So I'm excited for that. What's that Martin McDonough movie? The one where they go to Rapa Nui, Easter Island. Let's see. Nick.
I'm excited for a comedy for the first time in a while. Idiots.
Oh, dude.
Is that it?
Yeah. That'll be fun. That's this year.
Love me some Dave Franco, dude. Love me some Dave Franco.
I'm
Yeah,
really
that's this year.
excited to see how Mason Thames holds up in that crew, like in that type of comedy and that kind of intensity.
Yes.
Because he's been like the How to Train a Dragon and the Heartthrob and Regretting You, but I'm excited to see how Wild Horse 9 though is the movie with because one, it's what's his face, Sam Rockwell, but it's Sam Rockwell and John Malkovich, and it's the same guy did In Bruges and Seven Psychopaths and Banshees of Inisherin and Three Billboards Outside Edmond, Missouri is like one of my favorites by him.
Trailer looks incredible. Trailer
it'll
looks
be-
incredible.
What's that other one though? The Invite, the Seth Rogen, Olivia Wilde.
Isn't it like 2 weeks? Yeah.
Yeah, it comes out like very soon. I'm very, very, very excited. Did I freeze?
Kelly just found one she's very excited about.
Let's hear it, Kelly.
I'm so excited for Practical Magic 2. I'm so
Oh
excited.
my-
It's probably not going to be, it's going to be as good as the first one, but I am so excited. I'm so excited.
I didn't know that's also 2026, and they're bringing the whole cast back, right? The original.
Mhm.
September?
I don't know. I think so.
Yeah.
I'm
September
Very
11th.
excited.
Never forget.
And then Dune.
I watched
Dune,
the-
Dune, Dune,
the first-
Dune.
Never mind. Dune's the only one I care about. No.
Aren't you in the thing?
Yeah, the trailer, dude, I will tell you. So when we saw Project Hail Mary, it had just released or something like, I think it was fresh on people's mind. I was like waiting for it to hit for Paxton because he hasn't seen the first one. But like, he was locked. I don't know if he'll see it. Probably not. Might be a
I was
little
gonna say
much.
you'd take Paxton.
Dude, that trailer also is my love language to show people trailers. So like, I was just curious to gauge because usually during the trailers he's getting snacks situated, his talkies, the whole 9 yards. But I was like just watching him the whole time. I was like trying to see how engaged he'd be, and he was just like snacks in hand, not snacking. I said, "All right, this
Oh, yeah.
might not be the time yet. Maybe we don't go see it December. Maybe we do though."
It's the time.
He needs to watch
Take
the
'em.
first one.
No, he didn't need to understand it at all. Just the vibes. I'm not afraid to die, but I must not die yet.
We need one more.
That's crazy. Your love language is sharing trailers because you have not sent a trailer in the chat in like over a year. So
I've just been sharing Shrek sex videos.
that's so wild. Every time it gets me, I like, what is he sending now? That is kind of crazy, actually.
All right. Is that it? We're way over an hour. Closing thoughts.
I will read the script before we film next.
Only helps if you watch movies, though. All right, y'all. Next episode. This is what's important. In person, all three of us recording the Odyssey. It'll be fresh on your mind. Live from In and Out. In the In and Out.
Can we? I'll make it happen.
Let's do it.
So good right now.
Thanks everybody for tuning in. Subscribe to the newsletter.
Later, y'all.